In this video, I'm gonna walk you through step by step how to set up your first Google Ads campaign. Okay, so first go to ads.google.com and set up your Google Ads account. Once you've set up your Google Ads account and you're inside the interface, you wanna go ahead and click this plus button here, create a campaign. Go ahead and click new campaign. From here, we wanna go ahead and click create a campaign without a goals guidance. Now, you can go ahead and click these other ones here, sales, leads, website traffic, etc. But I always like to click without a goals guidance because it allows you as an advertiser to take complete control. So after selecting create a campaign without goals guidance, go ahead and select search campaign. Search campaigns are the best type of Google Ads campaigns to get started with because it allows you to understand how keywords work, bidding, etc. And typically they tend to give you the best return on your ad spend when you're just starting out. Now from here, we do have to set up conversion tracking, but I'll leave that for a separate video. You can select what you want to get from this campaign. For hypothetically, if I was running Google Ads for my business, a Google Ads agency, I would want people to go to my website. And my website again is bouncemarketing.io. Now go ahead and give your campaign a name, bounce_search. When we're just starting out with a search campaign, I recommend starting with manual CPC. Max conversions you can't start with because it requires conversion data in the account. Some people like to start with max clicks, but I personally prefer manual CPC because it allows you to have a little bit more control and it's less likely to drive relevant traffic. So we'll go ahead and leave it on max conversions, but after launching, I'll show you how to switch it to manual CPC and set a CPC that makes sense for your business. So in terms of the networks, we want to go ahead and deselect Google Search Partners Network and Google Display Network. They usually just waste your ad spend. So go ahead and leave those unselected. Now come to locations, go ahead and click the location that you're in. I'm in the United States. And then select this drop-down menu, Location Options, and select Presence. This allows your ads to show only in your targeted location and not outside of it. Select your language, I'm in English. Now, in terms of audience segments, you can go ahead and select the audiences that make sense for your business. Now, for mine, I'm a Google Ads agency, so I might want to go ahead and select SEO and SEM services, advertising and marketing services, etc. Now, go ahead and leave these on observation mode. This allows your audiences to use machine learning and not restrict only to those audiences. So as a best practice, when you're just starting out, go ahead and select observation mode. Broad match keywords, we're gonna go ahead and keep this off. In 2025, broad match keywords are getting better and better and better. Now, to be as cost effective as possible with our keywords, I recommend starting out with exact match keywords. This allows you to bid only on those keywords and not searches outside of those specific keywords that you used. This allows you to be as cost effective with your budget as possible. Broad match is getting better and better in 2025. Now, I would consider the keywords that are performing well in exact match, switching them to phrase or even broad match if you want to test that out. Go ahead and click more settings. If for some reason your business only operates during certain hours and you only want to receive leads during a certain time frame or purchases, etc., make sure to add an ad schedule so that your ads do not show when your business is not open. Select next. Now we've come to the keyword section, which is a really important bread and butter of the success of your search campaigns. It's really important that you take the time to separately do keyword research to make sure that you're bidding on the best keywords for your business. I've gone ahead and made a completely separate video on how to do keyword research, and I'll leave the link in the description below. Now, for the purposes of this video, on a high level, we want to put keywords that we believe that people would search when they're looking for our product or service. So for me, I want to go ahead and exact match by putting this little bracket here, something that people would search if they're looking for Google Ads Management. So maybe something like Google Ads Agency or Google Ads Management, or let's say SEM services. Now, once you've done the keyword research and added your keywords, you can scroll down to your ad copy. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and write your ad copy. Now, you can start out with AI tools to write ad copy. I've used a tool called AnyWord in the past. I'd recommend it, and I'll put a link in the description below. ChatGPT you can use as well, but again, if you are going to use AI tools to write your ad copy, I highly recommend that you hand edit it and hand write your ad copy. Only use AI tools for inspiration. Always be sure to double check and hand write your ad copy. You also want to be sure that you're writing all of your 15 out of 15 headlines and all of your 4 out of 4 descriptions. Now, Google uses something called responsive search ads with search campaigns. Now, what this means is it mix and matches headlines and descriptions that Google believes has the best chance of getting a click, increasing your click-through rate. So by adding as many headlines and descriptions, it feeds more data to the machine to make sure that it gets the highest click-through rate as possible. Now go ahead and scroll down to site links. Now, if there are links on your website that you want to advertise as well, for instance, your About Us page or Contact Us page, go ahead and add that in a site link. So you can click edit and then create a new site link. Type in your site link. So for example, About Us, learn more about my business, whatever it is, and put your URL and go ahead and click create. Now scroll down and we can move on to the next step. Now go ahead and select what budget you'd like to run with. Go ahead and select your budget. Now, if you are gonna run Google Ads, I really recommend spending at least $1,000 a month. Anything below that, you're really just not gonna have enough data for your search campaigns or your Google Ads campaigns in general to properly run. Now, once you've come here, you're ready to publish your campaign, go ahead and click Publish Campaign. Now, we're not quite there yet. As I mentioned before, I do want to switch from max conversions to manual CPC. So go ahead and click Campaigns. Now, once you're on your search campaign, go ahead and click this gear icon, go down to bidding, maximize conversions, change bid strategy, select bid strategy directly, scroll down to manual CPC, click save. Now, we want to be sure that our CPCs make sense for our keyword list. So go ahead, click your campaign, go into your ad group. At the ad group level, click this gear icon. Then click bidding. Now, we want to understand what CPCs make sense for our business. Now, CPCs can range anywhere from $1 to $10 or more than even that. So make sure that you understand your industry and what CPCs make sense for your business when you're doing the keyword research. Now, for my business, I don't really want to pay anything beyond $3.50. So I'll go ahead and click that and double click save. Awesome. Now from there, we have just successfully set up our first search campaign. Now, as I mentioned before, please make sure to implement conversion tracking on the back end of your website and make sure that that's properly set up so that you can track and optimize for actions on your website within your search campaigns. And also, please be sure to do keyword research to understand what keywords you're bidding on in your account. Go ahead and click this video on how to do keyword research in 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me and my channel. See you in the next video.